The ability to properly get up from the floor is a critical concept that isn't often thought about or discussed in the field of fitness, but is an incredibly important movement to maintain throughout the lifespan for obvious reasons. The movement itself is simple. Assuming the person is seated or lying on the floor in some manner, it's just a matter of getting into what I call a modified split squat position, where the back knee remains on the ground and the front knee is at about a right angle so that the knee is over the foot. At that point, it's just a matter of setting your posture, making sure the weight distribution on the front foot is not on the forefoot, but instead is either right at the center of the foot or shifted a little towards the heel. And then drive that front foot down into the ground while thinking about using your thigh strength to stand up. This way is safe on the knee and on the back. The mind and body are going to want to default intuitively to always using the stronger leg, so it's important to make sure you go back and forth and use the weaker leg as well, probably even a little more often. And then maintain the ability to perform this throughout life by keeping it as part of an occasional warm-up within the over-exercise program. For people who are deconditioned and struggle with this movement, I usually start them off with a split squat where we are close to something they can hold on to for balance if needed. Place some sort of prop underneath their back knee, such as 1 or 2 Airex pads, for the purpose of shortening their range of motion so they don't have to go down as deeply, and then strengthening them in that range of motion until they can comfortably perform 10 to 12 repetitions. In the meantime, I'm also strengthening their legs bilaterally using exercises like squat variations, deadlift variations, and the leg press machine. As their strength increases, I'll have them go a little deeper in the movement, with the end goal of increasing their strength and mobility so they can lift themselves with their back knee on or close to the ground. One of the primary points is that as we age, and especially after the age of 50, people can quickly lose both muscle mass and strength, and can quickly go from easily being able to get up properly from the floor to having it being a challenge, a serious struggle, or impossible. What the mind and body wants to do as we get weaker is to start to rely more and more on upper body strength to push up from the floor as the way to stand up. We really need to counsel people to avoid this and teach them how to properly maintain or increase lower body strength so that being stuck on the floor is something that they never have to experience. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I'll see you in the next video.